I guess the reason I stopped was going to jail. Not so much the jail itself, but the impact it had on my family. I remember when I got sent down, my mum actually sobbed, and I've never heard her cry like that in my life.
Gosh.
And when I came out, I didn't want to put her through that.
So family then, actually, as much as jail in a way, because, of course, we're all familiar with stories of people going in and coming out more criminalised than they were before. So what, you'd never felt shame before about what you were doing?
I guess not really. You know, when you're sort of in that bubble, as it were, you know, the normal rules of quote unquote regular society don't necessarily apply. The rules of your peer group and the people around you seem to me more important, and you forget that there's a wider society that doesn't necessarily agree with the way you're living.
When did you start? Can you remember when you first left home with a knife in your pocket?
Probably when I was 15.
And what would you have said at the time if I'd said why? Why have you got that? What's it for? What are you doing? What are you thinking about?
It's funny because when you alluded to that, it was literally saying someone pulled a knife on me. They tried to rob me, and I just couldn't do nothing. Luckily someone intervened, but at that moment I just felt like, well, I've just got nothing to defend myself with, and I don't know if a knife is really adequate defense. It's not like we're going to have sword fights out here, but at the time I thought, well, at least if I pull mine back, they're going to think twice, and that was literally it.
And did it? I mean, did it ever come to that?
I mean, it actually did. I mean, I literally pulled it out, and then all of a sudden, and luckily no one ended up getting stabbed, and we sort of both back down.
Right.
If I didn't, maybe he would have.
I mean, it's hard to fault the logic of that position, isn't it? In the sense that, someone pulled a knife on you, and you thought, well, if that's going to happen again, I'm going to have something to do in return. I'm going to have some form of retaliation. Can I ask what you went to prison for?
Stabbing someone.
So you did use it then subsequently. I mean, were they very badly hurt?
Fairly badly.
Okay.
Not life-threatening, but badly.
And bad enough to get a custodial sentence?
Yeah.